grand just to see her dance. $5 grand just to see her dance.
Okay, our next character comes Soldier, our soldier man. I love this mod. Okay, basically for the soldier, everything I actually most probably all of the rocket launcher collection is totally in Australian. As you guys can see, it is totally Australian. So yeah, there's nothing much to say about this, that every weapon is totally Australian. Okay, on to the next weapon collection. Okay, we got ourselves a black box, and this is what this black box looks like in Australian in mod version. I wish we could actually use it on the casual server, but Valve changes some of the mod code, and I mean not mod code, I mean like those source that programs the mod to work actually. So yes, I guess we have to stay with this, but it is really nice to see this kind of mod. On to the next weapon. Okay, this weapon, this is what this weapon actually looks like. Yay! let's go. Let's see how this weapon actually. Ow! Shit! I mean, some of the weapon model probably will not match with the original Valve weapon design, because these guys actually fix some of the weapon texture, make it a little bit more clear, something like that, because that is why these things looks more interesting to look at. Okay, on to the next one. Now we have got our Mr. Penis gun. So this weapon, this is what this weapon looks like. As you guys can see, it is totally redesigned, retextured a little bit to make it more, look more. Okay, let's change the next weapon. Okay, this weapon, this is what this weapon looks like. I'm going to just say something like that because I am getting a little bit tired after all. It looks really cool. I have to just say it like that. Okay, on to the next weapon. Okay, this is what this weapon model looks like on mod version Australian. Yep, soldier, you are rich. You are super duper rich boy. Okay, some reason I could not find these tools, but if you put any war paint on this mod, hold on, this is what that mod will look like if you put any war paint. I don't know why this happened, but for me it kinda looks really cool though. It looks really cool. Okay, on to the next class. Okay, Okay, this is our demo. He has Australian grenade launcher. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm laughing at it. It is kind of sad to see using a mod version because I don't have any Australian. Sad, sad, sad. Okay, this is what this mod actually looks like when you use it on this kind of weapon. Okay, this is Australian version um, grenade launcher. I mean sticky bomb. I wish sticky bomb was also like Australian version. Okay, so this is what this weapon looks like. Boy. Okay, and hold on. Some reason the mod is creating a script. Okay, so oh, for demo, it is totally empty. Okay, so this is what this bottle looks like in Australian version, and this is what this weapon looks like when you break it. Okay, let's change the weapon. Okay, this is what this iron bomber looks like on from this demo version. Interesting, doesn't it? Interesting. And this is what this weapon looks like on Australian mod skin if you put it. Okay, on to the next one because I have to do it a little bit fast. Okay, we got ourselves next weapon model design, and this is what this weapon looks like. And this is what this weapon looks like. Okay, on to the next one. And our this is what this weapon looks like. I know it's just only the barrels and those nuts and bolts. Other than that, it kinda looks like a gun. Damn it. Okay, let's go for next weapon selection. Okay, this is what Pyro's weapon looks like. Okay, let's change our weapon, and let's see our next weapon set. Okay. Okay, this is what this weapon looks like. There's only like a few Australian parts on this weapon, but it looks really good to me. Yes, Mr. Pyro, you are happy. By the way, some of the weapon actually get changed when I go in like a blue team, so I can't like show you too many stuff right now. Maybe on the next video on the gameplay mode showcase, I will definitely going to use this mod and play around and show you guys what this mod actually looks like. Okay, on to the next weapon collection. Okay, this is what this weapon looks like in Australian version. A little bit too much shiny, and there seems to look like a little bit of ash color thingy here, I guess. And this one is also same Australian version. Okay, and we got ourselves this weapon into Australian version. Okay, into the next weapon. Next we got ourselves this weapon. It's a totally made with Australian, so it looks it looks really cool. I wish this weapon has had like a little bit more uh, abilities, not like the stuff that it just give you a little bit fire and burn, nothing else. I mean, for an Australian version, it looks really cool though. Okay, on to the next weapon. We got ourselves Australian hammer. Then we got ourselves nothing because I didn't install any other mod for Pyro because some of the mod actually stopped working because of the stupid game just keep updating. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, next we have got the Heavy, the weapon guy. And like I said, Heavy spent too many monies on his weapon. Now everything is look freaking Australian. Interesting. Okay, I mean, this is what this weapon looks like in if you made this weapon into Australian version. Interesting. Okay, on to the next weapon collection. Okay, on to the next weapon. I'm going to just speed run and show you all the weapon collection. Next we have got this weapon, this beautiful thing. It is totally entirely made in Australian and yay. Okay, on to the next weapon collection. I actually like it, this model. It kinda looks more interesting to look at. And this is what this gloves looks like if you made it in Australian version. Okay, let's go to the okay, for weapon is done. Now I need to check out this one is also kind of Australian. If you look on the yellow thingy, those things are actually trying to represent that this thing is made in Australian. So yeah, I think we have done with the heavy part, and let's move to our next class. This is what this weapon looks like. Yeah, it has Australian version and New Zealand version, and this is what this weapon looks like. By the way, if you guys look on the freaking hold on, how do I remove? Okay, some reason I can't even remove all the control button. Everything is like in Australian made. So this is what the sentry gun level 1 looks like, and this is what the sentry gun level 2 looks like. As you guys can see, and this is what the sentry gun. I mean, it will look more cool if this thing was on like a real battlefield, because the sunlight and everything will spot it in the right place to give this weapon more shiny look. Other than that, I think this mod actually a really good one. Okay, let's change our weapon. Did I change this one? No, it didn't work. Okay, this is what the mini sentry looks like. It is totally made with gold, I guess you can say. And this is what this gunslinger looks like. Okay, now let's go to the next weapon selection. I think I didn't install any. Okay, never mind, I did. I'm so stupid. Okay, now okay. So yes, our engineer man is totally gone crazy with the gold thingy. So he made this weapon into gold color. So as this weapon, okay, on to the next weapon. I think we're done with the engineer, so let's move on to the medic. Before we go there, I think I need to change up. Okay, some of the weapon didn't actually change. That actually is strange. It should change all of the weapon model design. Okay, let's move to the medic.